No body cam today. We're gonna do it free-handed style at the Goodwill. Well, one of the first things I came across was this shelving full of plush. This is a little pony, My Little Pony, for $1.99. I don't remember its name, but I do know I have another one like it. And this looks like a WWE or WWF wrestler. I have no idea what its name could be. I really think about it. I think it's $2. I decided to go ahead and leave it behind. On an upper shelf, you'll find that I have a $149 Disney Elsa plush. Probably stands around 18, 19, 20 inches tall. And I've had such good luck with Elsa in other ways, such as Barbie doll types things, I decided to pick her up too. This Winnie the Pooh was cool. It's also Disney, but it looks like it's covered in makeup, so I left it behind. This Minion is really awesome. I think his name is Bob. I think it is $1.50 as well. Oh, that's the problem with trying to record with one hand and look with the other. Yeah, $1.50, and I'm gonna get Bob the Minion. This is a Junior Cobra King golf bag. It's in great shape. In fact, it's in brand new shape. The legs still have the plastic on them, and they only want $7.99. They're actively selling for $55, $40, and some auctions even at $44. I cannot believe the prices that they've come up with here at my local Goodwill. These old vintage lanterns, some are 20, some are 10. It looks like they did have consistency with color, maybe not age, but I'm not gonna get them. Well, not a bad run. This golf bag was $8, and it's actually selling just the bag, brand new, for around $50. And then I got 3 pieces of plush, a Minion, an Elsa doll, and My Little Pony, which I have another My Little Pony, and I'll put the two together, and then that'll be like $4 total, and I'll probably sell them both together for $25. And then the other 2 plush, the Minion and the Elsa, is at least 15 plus ship, so not a bad run in for lunch break. Hey, what's up guys? It is a Wednesday evening, and I almost didn't have any sales today whatsoever. I was starting to get a little worried, but then while I was watching Josh's source report, I've got 2 cha-chings in the Facebook app, and I'm super stoked. One is let's see, I'm gonna show you right here, right now. One is this Red Octane PS2 wireless guitar, which I got for free, believe it or not, because they forgot to ring me up at Goodwill. It was supposed to be $2.99, but they didn't scan the barcode, and I didn't realize it until I had already walked out and gotten home. So that's free into $25 plus shipping. And then I got this pair of black Doc Marten combat boots, which I picked up for $6? Yeah, $6, and sold for $50 plus shipping. So that's a pretty good turnaround. I just listed these Doc Marten boots earlier today while I was on my lunch break, just goofing off. And boom, there you go. Facebook Marketplace and shoes works every time. We'll go inside and I'll tell you what the net profit is. It's not going to be 100, unfortunately. I can tell you that right now. So my streak of $100 days has come to an end. But alas, I'm going to list a few more things tonight before I go to bed, and maybe I can get that streak up and running again tomorrow. Alright, so I'm back inside and I'm taking a look at my sales spreadsheet, and it looks like since I got that guitar for free and I only paid $6 for the Doc Martens, I paid a total of $6 for both items for a profit of $64.02 after tax, tag, and title. That's net profit, $64.02. Yeah, I know it wasn't a $100 day, but I'm going to make up for it from the rest of this week, I promise. And I had a couple of extra dollars earlier in the week, so all in all, I still should hit my goal of $700 this week. All right, check back in tomorrow, and I'm going to show you some more finds and more what's sold. All right, everybody, I found a Panasonic DVD recorder on Facebook Marketplace from a lady right up the road from my work. So now it's like 5:15, and I'm going to stop by her house and see if she'll sell it to me. She listed it for $25. I negotiated her down to $20, which isn't a huge savings, but it's a little bit of a savings. And this Panasonic recorder is actively selling for at least $125 plus shipping. So let's see how this turns out. I'll try to record if I can, but if I can't, I'll tell you all about it once I get to a stopping point, probably back at home. All right, well, here it is. The Panasonic DMR-ES25 DVD recorder. He tossed in this Radio Shack modulator. It says it's supposed to increase the quality of the signal. I'll probably just look that up and sell it for parts or sell it by itself. It might not even be worth anything. And then the remote control is in here, as well as he gave me some cables. Yep, there's the remote. Well, no, where's the remote? There it is. There's the remote control. So with remote, this thing is going for, like I said, 120, 125. We got 120 plus ship, 145 free ship, 110 plus ship, 160 free ship, 150. Like, consistently selling at a very, very good price. And all I paid was $20. So I've decided to do a little bit of an experiment. This Panasonic DVD recorder is, as I showed you, selling for $125 plus shipping at minimum. And I did a little bit of looking. That's pre-owned, used, however you want to call it. And I did find one certified, not certified, I found one refurbished for $150 plus shipping sold. And then I saw two listed refurbished for over $300 each. So they got my brain moving. What's the difference between refurbished and pre-owned or used? Let's find out. All right, so here's the listing I found that is listed as refurbished, and it's sold for $150 plus shipping. So I scroll down here to refurbished, and the definition is: the item has been restored to working order by the eBay seller or third party. This means the item was inspected, cleaned, and repaired to full working order and is in excellent condition. That's pretty much what I do to everything. If it's not in working order, I get it back to working order. If I can't get it back to working order, I don't sell it, or I sell it as parts. So why couldn't I sell this as refurbished? I think the difference would be, I didn't just take it out of my personal entertainment center and list it on eBay because the last known working condition was, yeah, it worked. No, I'm testing them, I'm cleaning them, and I'm doing all that other stuff that it said. So my test is, I'm listing this for $149.95 as refurbished. We're gonna see if it sells. So Brian from Boris and Natasha Wheeling and Dealing reached out to me on Instagram the other day and asked me a question. He said, when you're packing up your DVD VCR combo units, what bubble wrap do you use? Do you use medium? Do you use small? Do you use large? And I thought I'd go ahead and answer that for everybody. What I do is I use both, a combination of medium 1/2 inch bubbles and small 3/16 inch bubbles. And what I do is I'll wrap the 1/2 inch bubbles around one side, and then again the other side I do at least 3 times around. And if it doesn't hang over enough on the sides, that's when I come back with the 3/16 inch bubbles and I fill in the gaps, because I want it to be bubble wrapped all the way around. Now some equipment is wider, I should say longer. It sits further back in the cabinet than other VCRs. And so I'll wrap it around side by side, not front to back. And then that's when the 3/16 bubbles come into play, because I'll make a cushion on the front cover and on the back. He had a follow-up question, and that was, how do you box it up? So what I'll do is I'll take a bunch of this packing paper, and I mean a lot of it, and I'll put it in the bottom down here underneath the VCR. This is a DVD, this is the DVD recorder. And so I'll put the VCR on top, I'll take the cables and the remotes and I'll put them here in the back. Since I'm packing this with some extra DVD, blank DVDs, I'll put them on top. All right, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come back on top and around all these edges with brown paper and fill in the gaps. I buy these boxes in bulk. This was a set of 45 I bought off of Amazon. It's just over $1 a box. I don't remember the exact amount, but let's say I bought 45 and I paid $57. So whatever that math turns out to be. So let me put some more paper in this box and I'll show you what it looks like before I tape it up. Here it is, all nice and full with extra brown packing paper. And it's gonna be nice and compact once I've closed these flaps down. All the air is gonna push out, it'll package up really nice and tight, and then the VCR won't move around inside. And there's the finished product. I forgot to mention that I buy the 20 by 16 by 6 or the 20 by 15 by 6, whichever one I can get that day on Amazon, because sometimes they're out of one and I have to get the other, but they're still relatively the same price. And I go ahead and pack them up because, as you can tell, I'm out here in my garage and it gets dusty and dirty in here, so I'll put them up there on the empty slot in the shelf, and I'll write on the outside of the box the model number, and that way I know what's being sold and where to get it. So I'm going to go ahead and answer another viewer comment from one of my videos, and this one is from Mark. I think it's Bowie, Mark Bowie. His question reads, I've gotten a Vero about 6 months ago and then another one about a month ago that caused me not to be able to sell for 7 days. It was on a used book of all things. Do Veros drop off after a year or so, or do I have to be careful for the rest of my eBay life? Well, Mark, that's actually a really good question. I did as much research as I possibly could. I scoured over the internet, and several answers are from the past, like 14, 15, 16. But the most recent answer from 2018 is somebody who posted in a community and said, the violations do roll off in time, but we're not sure how long it takes, and I do not think eBay will ever post that information and tell you. Well, there you go. A Vero violation might roll off just like a speeding ticket. You just don't know exactly when that's going to happen. Only eBay knows, and I bet you they're going to keep their lips sealed on that secret. Well, I did end up making 2 sales today at least. The first one was this pair of Jordan 5s in satin. They're pretty cool shoes. I picked them up for $10 a long time ago, thinking I could get somewhere closer to 85 or 90 bucks for them. But I guess there's just so much wrong with them that collectors realize that, and they just sat on them. Anyway, I took a best offer of $40 today to get rid of them and get them out of inventory. That's $40 plus shipping, and again, I paid $10, so that's 4 times on my money. And then this is a Le Chef food processor bowl and food pusher at the top. The machine itself, the food processor mechanism, never worked. I paid $5 for it, and didn't get it back to the store in time to get a refund. So I parted it out and got $25 for this part. Anyway, this $5, and I paid $5 for the whole thing, and I got $25 for just the top and the bowl. So that's 5 times on my money there. Still, I thought it was going to be closer to 65, but hey, I'm making money, and that's what the name of the game is, right? So just a couple of sales today, not much. Well, the sales weren't all that good, just like I thought. I only made a total of $44.30 today. That's 2 days in a row that I've had some poor sales, but at least I've had some sales, right? See all these shoes I've got a list? Got this challenge coming up. Stay tuned to that in the future. They drop next Monday. And I've got a bunch of electronics left to list, and that's what's going to bump up my sales through the whole weekend. I've got this yard sale to go to this Saturday morning that's supposed to be one of the richest parts of Columbus in this one community, so I better take a lot of cash with me. But all in all, I've got a busy weekend, and I'm going to film it all and bring it to you on a future video next week. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you've learned something new, maybe some things you should look out for, some things you shouldn't look out for. Hope I answered some questions for everybody else out there, and if there's something that you want to know, drop it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to find the answers for you. Thanks so much for dropping by. Subscribe, hit that thumbs up while you're here. Y'all stay safe out there, and have fun picking.